Still waiting on parts for my transmission for my ZF 5-speed. The clutch, flywheel, pressure plate, all that fun stuff. All the other parts came, but that's 3 days late so far. Just did some wiring to find out which wires I'm going to run to the starter and which ones I'm going to take to the alternator. Went all pretty good. Ended up taking the heater core out today because I had a leak in it all summer and found the problem. It was a bad rad on the inside. But other than doing that, fixing the heater core in it, I put a radio in it. Truck has probably not had a radio in 10-15 years, and put old speakers I had laying around my shop into it, so we'll get nicer ones for that eventually. But she's coming along. Not too much done today. Just mostly waiting on parts. All the parts finally arrived. I called them and I said I'm missing some parts, and they went through their computer systems and they forgot to tell South Bend to sell them. So I've already paid for them to get into Canada, and they told me they had no problem paying the the taxes at the border and the broker fees to get it across. So these arrived today, about 12 minutes ago. First impressions of the flywheel. It is heavy. Very, very heavy. It's been drilled out for the Dodge, but it doesn't really look like there's too much meat on those threads, but I think I'll have no problem. It goes through a pretty solid part. That's just the back half of the thread right there. No issues, I don't think. I haven't opened this box yet, but South Bend Clutch Diesel Truck Owner's Manual Guide. I'll have to give that a quick read through. Now this is a stage 3, I believe. Oh, look at that. Cool sticker. Stickers are cool. Holy. Now that is a clutch. It's my first time ever getting anything that's not OEM. It doesn't look too... like, I thought a stage 3 would be a lot thicker, but it's got pretty hefty springs in it. Throw-out bearing, alignment tool. And that's pretty heavy too. I think I might paint these before I put them in, just for the fact that that's raw steel. I don't need it rusting, but finally all the parts are here, so we'll get back working on her. I got a fire going, so getting nice and warm. Hopefully I'll have some more videos up soon. I was changing this Dodge Cummins from an automatic to a manual, and these are the original bolts that held the flywheel to the motor, which is great. But now they are not even long enough to go through the new flywheel supplied by FordCummins.com. So I had to go into town and buy these ones at $5.99 a bolt. As you can tell, there's ones at different lengths because they didn't even have the length I needed, and the shorter ones, they only had 6 when I need 8. So I am taking every one and I'm cutting a 1/4 inch off them so they will go in without bottoming out. And the part that is upsetting the most, believe it or not, they had it checked off. Crank bolts checked off, and then they scribbled it out. So I don't know why they did that. I will be sending an email or phoning them and finding out, but they even scribbled it right out. Like, come on. Pissed off, but still going. Painted her blue before she went in. It's the only high temp paint I got. Anyway, I'm going to keep going away at this. Hopefully she'll be in by the end of the night. Still have to fit the starter, and we'll see how that goes. I'll tell you what I had to do.